Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in today's journey, we are going to go back a little bit. We are going to be starting the journey right before we reach the Trial Golf Club. We want you to look again at the trees. We have slowed down the video a bit for your viewing pleasure. Just look at the trees, how they are covering the road. Yeah man, similar to Holland bamboo. Do you see how beautiful our island is? Do you realize that it's mostly the tourists who are coming here and enjoying our country? And a lot of us here, or a lot of us who are from here, are afraid of here? Do you realize that if it wasn't for these hoodlums, if it wasn't for these hoodlums, boy, may I tell you. Anyhow, sit back, relax, and drive with me. So today, we have a few stories and a few updates for you. First up, we carried a story on Thursday, March 3, 2022. We told you that 3 persons died. That incident, it started at a bike show. That bike show was being held at a place named Bessie Baker in the parish of Hanover on Ash Wednesday, March 2, 2022. Now, the man that you're seeing on your screen, his name is AlJay Ricketts. AlJay, he was the person who was shot at the party that was being held. He was shot by hoodlums. 4 persons, 3 females and 1 male. They decided to carry AlJay to the Savlamar Hospital. They left in a Toyota Axio. This Toyota Axio, it was being driven by 29-year-old Vanessa Spence. In the car, sitting in the front was Brianna Smith. Brianna Smith, she was only 16 years old. There's a photograph of Brianna Smith on your screen. So, Brianna and Vanessa, they were in the front of the car with Vanessa driving. On the back seat were Trelawny Smith. She's 21 years old and she is Brianna's sister. AlJay, he was in the middle of the car, and the other man in the car was Zidane Johnson. He is 21 years old. Now, on reaching a section of the Hadomain Road in the parish of Westmoreland, the Toyota Axio collided head-on into a water truck. Now, we had said that it was the fire personnel who had to cut the car to take out all the persons out of it. But we were wrong. The fire personnel, they cut open the car and took out both Brianna and Vanessa. They were stuck in the front of the car. By that time, from all indications, they had succumbed to their injuries. The other 3 persons, Trelawny, AlJay, and Zidane, they were taken out by some passers-by and residents of the area who had converged on the scene before the fire unit arrived. We have obtained a video from the scene. And you know how YouTube is, we can't show certain things. So we are going to let you listen to the audio so that you can better understand what this scene was like. Here goes.
Yo, this man that want to come up, man. This man that want to come up, he bleed. And he down, he sit down, he want to come up. Raise up.
Ambulance.
Stop it. Come in.
I battery, try to disconnect.
I know what a hybrid fee.
Oh.
Go out, man. Oh, the back. You drive by, brother.
The front one.
Yeah, bad chat. You cannot see Yo, bad chat. Yeah, what
You nearly made me feel.
What I know, get up. Bad chat.
Actually, that the lunch, you know,
Yeah, man, you dead, man.
Shut out our foot, them.
What you say? What you say?
Shut out the foot,
You can catch her up on the back of your better. Yo, ready for up now, boss now?
Ambulance.
Bad man, put her in the back of the bus. Jack down the seat, them. Go drop. The more is fast, man. More is fast.
This one over 112 over him.
So when we last checked, that was last night, Friday night, we were told that Tashana and Zidane, they were still here with us. They are not yet out of the hoods, but let's hope that they do pull through. Yeah, man, let's hope. Also, yesterday, we carried a story about Mr. Delano South. He's a young man that lived at White House housing scheme in the parish of Westmoreland. We told you that on Thursday, March 3, 2022, in the afternoon, Delano was riding his bicycle along the Collode Main Road in the parish of Westmoreland when he was hit from behind by a Toyota Axio motor car. It is said that the driver of the car, he lost control of the car and hit into Delano. So yesterday evening, we heard from Delano's father. His name is Mr. Delroy South. He told us that he was getting ready to go to Kingston because Delano, he was transferred to KPH. He told us that Delano's brain was damaged and he was also bleeding from his brain. He told us that he was very, very stressed out, which is understandable. Sir Delroy, whatever happens going forward, it's not going to be easy. But, sir, just go and hold the faith. Try and stay as strong as you possibly can. Events like these are what you call life-changing events. May I tell you, Delano, he was just riding along on his side of the road, and then life-changing event. Let's hope. Let's hope that Delano, let's hope that he pulls through. Now, we know that we have some Portland people over here. Craig Bailey, big up yourself, sir. Enough respect. So we are going over to Portland. A man named Antonio Hutchinson. We are told that he's in his 50s. We are told that Mr. Hutchinson is a farmer and he lived at a place named Nonsuch District in the parish of Portland. Mr. Hutchinson, our information is that he was a rumhead, a drunkard. He was involved in frequent disputes with his common law wife, especially when him drunk. His common law wife has an adult son, and this son, he live on the same property but in a different house. So here is what we are learning. Thursday night, March 3, 2022. Mr. Hutchinson, well, from all evening, he was on the road at a bar drinking. So in the night, Thursday night, he got home, almost midnight. When he got home, he was stiff-tone drunk. Now, most men, most men, if them reach home drunk in the night and saw their spouse in the bed, it's one weapon that they would have drawn for, not true? Can you figure out what that weapon is? Look here. Please, me I beg you no. Not write no foolishness in my comment section. Kids are here and kids are reading. So, no bother start it. Please and thanks. So, Mr. Hutchinson, he did not draw for that weapon that most men would have drawn for. Mr. Hutchinson, he picked up a knife and attacked his common law wife in her sleep. We are told that he gave her a few cuts, including a serious wound to her stomach. Her son, which is Mr. Hutchinson's stepson, he was awoken by sounds of his mother bawling out for help and for murder. So what he did was he grabbed a knife and ran next door to assist his mother. We are told that he too was attacked by his stepfather, but he managed to give him a few jokes and a few stabs. Yeah man, the stepfather, him get some joke up and him get some stab up. In the end, it was the same stepson who carried his mother and his stepfather to the hospital. At the hospital, his stepfather, Mr. Hutchinson, he was pronounced DEAD, and his mother, she was transferred to KPH because we are told that she's in a critical state. Now, the stepson, he was taken into police custody. You know that this is the part of the law that I find very, very strange. Yeah man, I find this part of the law very strange. Now, did you know, or can you figure it out, that if the son was a licensed firearm holder and things played out the exact same way how it did in this case, do you think the son would be in police custody? If it was a licensed firearm he used to shot his stepfather instead of using a knife, do you think the son would be in custody? Think about it. Yeah man, think about it. Well, let's hope that the mother, she pulled through. As for the stepfather, you know, I'm not even gonna say what I wanted to say. But, like I said, let's hope that the mother, she pulled through. Now, in this next incident, it took place just last night, Friday, March 4th, 2022, about 12 midnight. It took place at Doman Lane, at Galloway, in the Withorn area, in the parish of Westmoreland. So we are learning that a group of men who lived in the area, they were standing at a shop in the same area, Doman Lane. It is said that hoodlums who were hiding in bushes nearby, they opened gunfire at the men. The men ran off in various directions. When the shooting subsided, it was realized that two of the men who were standing there, they were shot. One of them is in his early 30s. We are told that he's a mason. He received gunshot wounds to his lower body. The other man who was shot, he's in his early 40s. He's also a mason. We are told that he received gunshot wounds to his abdomen. Both men were rushed to a nearby hospital where they were admitted for treatment. Now, we are awaiting further details in this incident, and as soon as we get them, we are going to be updating this story, so you can stand by for that. But the mayhem, yeah man, the mayhem. So, let me ask you something now. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the like button as yet? Have you hit on the like button as yet? Take a break. Pause for a minute and just hit on the thumbs up button. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, we are now over 78,000 subscribers. We are moving right along. Ensure that if you have not yet subscribed, you hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be notified. And remember, keep on sharing the videos. Keep on telling a friend to tell a friend. In the final story for today, This one took place early yesterday morning, Friday, March 4th, 2022, about 3 o'clock. It took place at Hague Settlement, right in the vicinity of a place named Shag Rice Shop. This is in the Falmouth area, in the parish of Trelawny. So we are learning that in the wee hours of the morning, residents of the area, they heard loud explosions sounding like gunshots in the vicinity of a house where that man you're seeing on your screen was living. His name is Dwayne Anderson. He is 36 years old. Our information is that the residents, they didn't bother to go and check, and we are not even sure whether or not the police were called. But about 6 o'clock later in the morning, residents of the area, they saw that man that you're seeing on the screen. Like we said, his name is Dwayne Anderson, but he's popularly known as Squaddie. So the residents, they saw Squaddie lying face down along the roadway. He was lying on the roadway across from his house. We are told that when Squaddie was found, he had a knife in one of his hands and a cigarette lighter in his next hand. He was dressed in a white merino, black pants, and a pair of brown slippers. I said that for a reason, because based on his mode of dress, you figure it out? No, he was not sleeping, or maybe just come out of bed. So from all indication, Squaddie, he was either heading to his house or heading from his house when he was attacked. We are told that the police, they were called, and Squaddie, he was taken to the Falmouth hospital where he was officially pronounced DEAD. Our information is that when this crime scene was processed, a total of 11 9mm Spence shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye NewzLynx and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica.